Hi, is this Tisha?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, hi Tisha. This is Anukul, and today I will be your counselor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Tisha, before we begin, I would like to know that have you ever been into counseling sessions before, or this is your first time?
Yeah, this is my first time.
Okay, so as Tisha, this is your first time, I would like to introduce you about how these counseling sessions works with
Mm-hmm.
the clients, right?
Mm-hmm.
How these agencies work, because these are some terms and conditions that you should know. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, Tisha, do you have any idea about the term confidentiality and client rights?
Mm, I'm not sure, but I feel like maybe confidentiality means is that not things that can stay private.
Oh, okay. So let me elaborate that for you, of course. Okay. So the term confidentiality means whatever we're going to discuss will not be shared. Of course, that you know that that is a privacy, right? So it will not be discussed to any third person and will remain in us. Okay. And the company records, of course. Okay.
Mm.
So also it can be break. I mean, if you just you just try to say like I want to suicide, I want to do like these. If you just try to use abusive words
Mm-hmm.
towards elder, towards older, so this can really break the confidentiality, and then this thing can make really worse.
Mm.
Okay? And also there is the term client rights. Okay. So, the client right means my work is just to suggest you about your well being, okay? And it is all up to you that you want to do that or that you don't want to do that, okay? For
Mm.
example, for example, okay, if I just feel like you are a little bit depressed, so if I just suggest you to take medication about depression, to go to see a doctor, okay? So, it is all up to you
Mm-hmm.
that you want to go over there, that you want to take the medication from there them, it is all up to you, okay? I won't force you.
Okay.
Okay. So, is that everything clear to you?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, any question?
No.
Okay. So Tisha, first of all, I wanna know like how are you today?
Honestly, I'm very tired. It is tough for me to handle work and school both together, and it's just too much for me to handle right now.
I hear you like balancing multiple jobs and school, as you just mentioned, work, right? Can really take a lot of toll. So, can you tell me more bit about what's happening this week, real quick?
Mm, well, I work at Tim Hortons
Okay.
during the week, and on the weekends, I do nails and makeup services for my clients. Sometimes customers at Tim Hortons are really rude to me, and it really hurts me to be honest. By the time I get home, I'm just too tired to do my assignments and or hang out with friends. Yeah, so I feel like I
Okay.
just don't like my current situation.
Oh, you really sounds like overwhelming. Okay, so what I feel is like having to manage rude customers while also keeping the school and your work together. How does like that make you feel? I mean, what do you feel about this?
I feel drained. Like no matter how hard I try, I just can't get ahead. Like some days I just want to quit everything, but I just know that I cannot, and I just need the money. Yeah.
Oh, so as you just mentioned, I just feel a vibe, like of stuck between needing financial independence and managing your own well-being.
Hmm.
That must be really stressful, Desha.
Yeah, exactly. I want to handle everything by myself, and it really is impossible sometimes.
Okay, so Tisha, can you tell me like about the recent situation this week or at your work site? I mean, yeah,
Hmm.
that what really affected you exactly if I talk about, yeah.
Okay, so yesterday, a customer did yell at me for something that wasn't my fault. I tried to stay calm, but I just ended up crying in the staff room. Later, I just hate the feeling like I cannot control the situation by myself.
That sounds like really hard, Tisha.
Hmm.
Putting effort into your work, but still feeling out and powerless, it makes sense. You would feel that way, right?
Yeah, it just builds up, by the end of the week I feel completely burned out. Like I just feel like I'm done. I cannot take it anymore.
Oh, I mean, I hear that, Tisha. So, not only is your schedule full, but the emotional stress from customer
Mm.
adds another layer, right? Another better layer. And okay,
Mm.
so how do you usually cope up after, a tough day? I mean, whenever you just feel like these things, how do you cope up by yourself?
Honestly, I would say that I would just mostly sleep. I don't really have energy for anything else. Yeah.
It makes sense to want rest, your body and mind need it, like, doing work and all stuff. Okay, so do you feel like there is anyone you talk to when you feel overwhelmed or something?
Sometimes my roommate listens, but I don't really want to talk to my parents about it. I just feel like they would just tell me to quit work, and I just cannot do that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So basically, it means you're like, carrying a lot on, like on like protecting your parents or worry that that's like there is a responsibility for you, right?
Yeah, it just feels lonely sometimes.
I can understand that. Okay, you're working hard to be independent, but it comes with a cost. It sounds like your independence is important, but it also leaves you exhausted and stressed, right?
Yeah, exactly. I just can't, I just don't want to give up, but I also don't know how to keep things going like this.
Okay. So first of all, thank you for sharing that, Disha. It really helps me understand what's going on so far.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And for now, let's focus on identifying the most stressful areas and think about small ways to support yourself. Would that be okay to you?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, great. I mean, first of all, let's start, looking at the work first because that is the main part that you discuss in all the session,
Mm-hmm.
right? About the client behavior and all stuff. Okay.
Okay.
So, looking at the work first and what small changes or support could help you feel like, less strained. I mean, these things we're going to focus on. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. So thank you, Disha. We can take it, step at a time, of course, like next time, of course. Thank you for being open up, being open up, like especially today, of course, like, this is the first session, of course. In the
Yeah.
next section, we're definitely going to talk about your well-being
Okay.
and the
Yes.
coping strategies, of course. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Thank you.
That is all for you. That is all for today, Disha. Okay. Thank you.